what's up, YouTube? This is your host with the most, King Gio. Now, so I have breaking news, so don't move. Don't move. I have breaking news on a stimulus package that just came on a few hours ago. And I was rehashing through it, so I got to do some things for you guys so you guys can understand it. Hopefully, I can understand it. But before I go into this, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I, King Gio, have uploaded a video or I'm going live. And share it. And make sure that you see when you see my videos, you go into 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Okay? Alright, so this is the stimulus package that came out earlier today. This is the HEROES Act. And you know that there was a HEROES Act done a few months ago in May. And that nothing came out of that because the Senate didn't approve for that. So now this stimulus bill just came out with the high ones, with Nancy Pelosi, Steny Hoyer. And that was going to go down to, they're going to go negotiate this tomorrow with Steve Mnuchin and I forgot his name. Mark Meadows, yeah, with Mark Meadows. So guys, so they have to go with. They're going to negotiate with them. So this is something that's going to have to be done quick because I think October the 10th they go onto recess again. This is the third time they go into recess, and they won't be back until after the elections. So this is something that has to be done quick. So this is what the new stimulus package entails. Instead of before it was $3.5 trillion, this is $2.2 trillion. I wrote it here so I can get it with you guys. Okay, so this is what we have so far, and these are just what they wrote down. This is the proposal that they're going to go with to Steve Mnuchin and Mark Meadows. Now remember, these are just proposals. Something that can be added, something can be taken away, because this is going to be a give and take. I give you this, you take this. Certain things they're not gonna give you everything, but this is basically the rundown of the basics of basically what happened with the first stimulus. This is somewhat similar to that, but I'm gonna tell you right now. So this is a $2.2 trillion. $2.2 trillion. Like I said, just a proposal. So it would still give you the $600 per week unemployment, and that runs up to January 31st, 2021. And if you apply before January 31st, 2021, or something like that, you're able to extend it, which is called the STC. All right. So that's $600 per week, beginning September the 6th until January 31st, 2021. I don't know if that's going to extend with the Republicans. Let's see. Now by you getting the unemployment, it also that will not affect you with your food stamp. It will not affect you with your Section 8 if you get it, because you know that if you get food stamp and you get Section 8, you have to be a certain threshold. You have to have a certain amount, or if you surpass that, and then they'll take away your food stamp. If you surpass that, if you're paying for your housing, either you pay more or they'll take away your Section 8 because you're making too much money. So they figure you're making too much money, but everyone knows how it works if you're on food stamp and Section 8. So the unemployment won't affect you for food stamp or Section 8, and this is taxable. Okay, now these also include self-employed and gig workers like Uber, Lyft, and stuff like that. That includes them also on the unemployment. If you're laid off, for short-term compensation, you're eligible. You're eligible for unemployment if you're unable to work due to a family member getting COVID and you're the caregiver. You can also get unemployment for that too. So that's good news. That is good news. You have to have health insurance program if you're laid off. Now here's the stimulus where it goes, guys. It's still going to be $1,200 for on the stimulus like the first one, and the $500 per dependent. But now remember, before the first stimulus check was $500 for those who are 17 and younger. Actually 16 and younger, because once you turn 17, they don't give you nothing anyway. And there were a lot of like college students were excluded, and adults were excluded. But now, adults are included, and college kids are included. So that means it's going to be based on your 2018, 2019 income tax return. So if you put your son that's 19, 20, 21, 22 years old on your tax return, and you claim them as a dependent, you would get that $500 for that child. I mean, for your adult son or daughter. So that's good news. So now they're included. They didn't put no cap on it. They didn't say, well, at least I didn't read where it said, the cap ends at 3 per people, 4 people. It didn't say that. And it goes also. It's going to go people with tax identification numbers. Remember before with social stuff like that. So people who are working with tax identification number also qualify for the stimulus package. I mean, for the stimulus of $200 in your kids or whatever the case may be. All right. Now the thing about this one that's different from the other one is that this one they cannot touch. So if you're in a bankruptcy, they can't touch it. If you owe child support, they can't touch it. Before, on child support, there were a lot of people who owe child support and they didn't get the stimulus money because the money went to child support. So that right here, that's exempt. So if you owe child support, you don't have to worry about that. They won't garnish your pay from anything else that you owe, any bank loans or anything like that, or even a bankruptcy. So that is protected. Okay? And they also take information from your Social Security, survival disability, your SSI, your railroad retirement, and your VA. So that means that if you get SSA, if you get SSI, SSI, and disability, all that kind of stuff, railroad retirement, all that, you still qualify for that stimulus check. So that's how they get the information. So now we got it. So we got unemployment. $600 per week starting September the 6th until January 31st, 2021, if approved. And then if approved and then on January you get on it, then you are allowed to stretch it until March. So we got that, right? Now we got the stimulus package. Now the stimulus package, you got $1,200, right? Now you got $500 per dependent. Now it includes adults and it includes college students, okay? The first one didn't do that. And it excludes garnishment from bankruptcy. Garnishment, they cannot touch it if you own child support. So you'll get what's coming to you this time around. Now, SNAP will get $10 billion. $10 billion with a plus a flexibility. What that flexibility is, that you'll be able to purchase hot food. Now you'll be able to purchase, if it goes through, remember these are proposals. If it goes through, you'll be able to get hot food. How is that going to work? I don't know. Will you go be, and are there going to be specific restaurants where you can go to and purchase these hot foods? Can you go to your corner Italian restaurant or your favorite sushi or one of these expensive restaurants that you go in? Will you be able to buy from them, or are they just going to keep it your McDonald's, your Burger King, your Kentucky Fried Chicken? Your local bodega will be able to sell you their food. They do like a hot sandwich. Like in New York, you got bodegas. You go, hey, let me get a ham and cheese sandwich. Make it hot. Still grill it, stuff like that. Your breakfast in the bodega or in the deli. So those are going to be one of the topics where they're going to focus on, because you're not going to go, to a restaurant, you go, hey, let me get a lobster, let me get this, let me get that, $100, boom, and that's it. So I'm assuming that's going to be for restaurants such as fast food, such as Burger King, KFC, McDonald's, Taco Bell, and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm assuming that you'll be able to buy your hot food. Okay, so that's That's pretty cool. So that's $10 billion for SNAP program. The WIC program, the Women, Infant, Children, that would get $400 million. So women who gets WIC or whatever the case may be, that will get that. There's $400 million that's going to go into that program. Now you also got the emergency food program, $450 million. Those are food banks. So now that if you got no food, I'm gonna leave a link below so you can check out food banks near you that give out free food. And you also know that Donald Trump extended them to January, that any child under the age of 18 can eat free. And you have to look at your local state or city, wherever you're at, and find out where your children can eat free. So that's something that Donald Trump extended. So we have that, and then the food banks. You go to the food banks. If you got no food, they help you out with that. Okay, so then on the SNAP program, the nutrition program. SNAP program is one thing, and the nutritional program for Puerto Rico and the other islands is different. It's called nutritional program. They're not with SNAP. When I don't know when it happened, several years ago, maybe in the 90s, Puerto Rico was not included into the SNAP program, so they made them a nutritional program, which means they don't get benefits from SNAP. They get it from the federal government, but not from SNAP. If Puerto Rico was to get SNAP, and then a lot of people will get a lot more money, more food stamps than what they're getting now. And that's why they did it. So Puerto Rico is going to receive $1.3 billion. The Commonwealth of Northern Mariana Island will get 14 million. And American Samoa is going to get $9.1 million. If it goes through. There's also, for homeowners, it's going to be $21 billion. So those are going to be people who are struggling with mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, utilities, etc., etc., etc. The bill is extensive. I didn't want to write everything down because, they got PPE, they got PPP. They're focusing, for the PPE loans, they want to focus more. They're going to be more stringent when you get your PPE loan. They want to focus a lot more on minorities that didn't get their PPE loan on the first go around, but they're going to be more stringent to getting that. There's a whole bunch of lists of housing for the projects. There's a big list for like at the homeowner. It's for if you're struggling for home mortgages, something like that. But then I was reading something about, I don't know, maybe this could fall under, like, just say your roof is leaking and you need money for that. For struggling, if your kitchen needs to, I don't know how is that going to work, but you have a lot, and there's a lot of stuff in there. There's a FEMA. FEMA gets, I think, 1.5 million, but they take away $44 billion from them to fund COVID or whatever the case may be. So, but there's a lot in this bill, and like I said, it's a proposal. Now, Steve Mnuchin and Mark Meadows tomorrow, whatever it is, but just tomorrow, today Tuesday, they will sit down and they will get into negotiation. Donald Trump already said that he wants to do a stimulus package. We don't know why. And Mnuchin said that he wants to do a stimulus package, but the Republicans want to keep it between 1.2 and 1.3 trillion dollars. All right, and now with the 2.2 billion, what is it? I want to make sure that I do this right with this bill being 2.2 trillion. There's $1 trillion more. Let's see what the Republicans are going to do. The Republicans are going to counteract and say, okay, we're going to give you this, you give us this. We're going to give you this, we're going to give you that. I thought back in August that was going to do the stimulus package, and we were all full. everyone that I know, everyone that I saw on YouTube, everyone that I saw in the streets that we do these kind of reports for you guys, we all thought that they was going to do something for August, but August came, left, nothing. September came, now we're here, and nothing. July came, and nothing. And it's kind of a shame because you have people who are truly struggling and not able to pay their, there's a lot of people that right now that are going through eviction because their eviction got, that program got turned off July 31st. So landlords, homeowners are like, listen, you gotta pay up, you gotta pay up, you gotta pay up. They take them to court. The one thing that we have to look at these payments for mortgage and stuff like that and rent, you gotta make sure that, let's just say if they do a hold on the mortgage or a hold on your rent, that when this is all said and done, those months that you didn't pay don't come back and bite you in the ass, and the landlord says, now you gotta pay me all that money that you didn't pay 3-4 months behind. Now you gotta give it to me. You gotta give it to me all in one shot. Because it's just happened. So same thing with mortgage. They tell you, okay, we're going to give you 2, 3, 4 months until this epidemic goes over, and then we'll start you with then you start paying. And when you come look at it, when you're about to pay, they say, listen, now you're gonna pay those 3 months that you owe. Oh yeah, but I thought no, but you didn't pay it then. We didn't tell you to pay it then, but now you gotta pay it up now, so you can, catch up. So 3 months. So let's just imagine your mortgage is $1,500 or $2,000 a month. You gotta pay $6,000, and if it's $2,000, you gotta pay $6,000 right there, or else you lose your home, or your house, or your apartment, whatever the case may be. So gotta be very careful with that. So I want to see how they work that if indeed this deal gets done. At least now they're coming to the table. We'll see how that works. It's an election year. It's only 35 days to election time. To election day. So they want to get something done. Both parties. I don't think it's beneficial. I don't think it's beneficial for any party to delay this anymore, and especially the Republican Party. They have a lot of seats going up, and this could play a role in them getting reelected. That's the way it is. To be honest with you, that's the way it is. So that's the news for the stimulus. Just wait until the morning or whenever you see this video to see what's happening. But that's it. You got your unemployment, $600. You got your $1,200 stimulus with $500 for your dependent. It includes adults. It includes college students. You will not get if you owe child support, you're in bankruptcy, you will not get taken away from that. SNAP is going to get more money. So if it passes, you'll be able to buy hot food. That's if the Republicans allow it. And now Puerto Rico is going to get more money, 1.3 billion. 1.3 billion. So the people over there will get more food stamps, more money for food stamp, and stuff like that. But so stay tuned. When it first came out like 8 or 9 hours ago, I didn't want to put it on because there was so much, but I had to sit down and I read the entire thing, and I just thought like, oh wow, it's a lot. So that's why it took me so long, and I just wanted to give you some of the points. I didn't want to give you the whole thing because some of them pertain to you, some of them don't. But to those that don't pertain to those that pertains to you, you just let me know what you want to know, and I will tell you. So you stay tuned to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button. You smash the like button. You hit that notification bell so it can notify you when I upload a video, and subscribe. It's very important to subscribe. All right, and don't forget to vote. So go if you don't know if you're registered to vote, go to vote.org. Vote.org. Put all your information there, and that will tell you if you are a registered voter. All right. Well, guys and girls, thank you for watching. Thank you.